Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, glad to have you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't miss out on all these series, these reaction videos, vlogs, and constant motivational videos, motivational workout videos. Whatever you need, I got you. I'm gonna do the best of my ability to give you the best quality content possible. And I love reading your comments, questions, concerns. Make sure you hit that like button. If you've been here before and you already know what's about to come, hit that like button. And let's get into it, right? We have part 3 of the reaction video towards Jameson. Jameson reacting to the 10 funniest drill instructor moments. That is awesome. That is awesome. We're about to do this and we're about to finish this. I think this is the final part. And I've been anticipating to make this reaction video here because I do have fun doing it. I love just giving you guys my most honest and unbiased reaction and opinion based on my training, my experience, my knowledge, everything that I've been through. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm a certified personal trainer. I created Manny's fitness program in 2009. We specialize on online coaching, personal and group training for weight loss, muscle building, and overall better health and performance. I was in the Marine Corps for a few years. I was a Marine Corps drill instructor there. I was a martial arts instructor there. I served in Operation Iraqi Freedom. I was just all over the place. But yeah, so now I'm going to give you guys my most honest opinion and reaction towards Jameson reacting to funny moments that drill instructors do during our cycles. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's get the video started. All right, let's do this. So as you can see, we left off at 9:52. Man, I'm loving you guys' reaction to this and your comments, your likes. Man, you guys, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. And hey, if you guys like these videos right here, make sure you guys continually request them and hit that like button. That way I know, because I do like doing them. I'm more into the fitness regimen, fitness arena or nutrition arena, training arena. But a lot of what I'm doing now, I'm doing because of the Marine Corps, because of the training that I received from the Marine Corps. My program has the Marine Corps tactics and strategies and techniques in order to get in shape. In the Marine Corps, when I was a drill instructor, we were making civilians into Marines. Here, we make civilians into a stronger, better, faster person, performance-wise, health-wise, all that good stuff. So, and I was just thinking about that earlier. Even in our warm-up, the very first command of execution that I give here to start our class is build a house. And we actually use that command in boot camp. When we take a recruit to the quarterdeck, first thing they do is they build a house. Build a house for a long time. And that's going to strengthen your core severely. Super good, to where even your posture starts being corrected and you start feeling stronger. You stand up straight. In the Marine Corps, you got to learn how to stand up straight. If you have a hunch or anything like that, oh, it'll be corrected. We can't have you hunching over or anything like that. That means your core is weak. So we strengthen the core with certain exercises that we give bright and early in the quarterdeck. It's called IT. So, but let's get into the video. I'm doing this live, by the way, so this is pretty awesome. This is live. If you have a question, comment, or concern, leave it here live, and I'll answer it here live. But if you're watching this as a pre-recording, leave me a comment, question, concern there, and I'll answer it as fast as humanly possible to the best of my ability. Let's get into it. So these guys are all ROTC. And I was actually an ROTC instructor before as well. I think when I was a corporal or something like that, you had the opportunity to sign up for ROTC, and that was really fun. It wasn't full-blown drill instructor mode. Well, of course, we're not drill instructors there. We're just regular Marines. But we've seen drill instructors before, so we tend to act sort of like them, but not really. Here, from what I see, is they actually brought drill instructors from 𝐬𝐻𝐾, and you see a senior drill instructor back there with the black belt, and this guy right here, I think he's either the kill hat or the junior hat or the knowledge hat. But let me see. Let me check it out. Oh man, here we go. Okay, hold up. Technical difficulties again. I gotta get used to the buttons, but we got this. We got this. Give me a quick little moment, and right here.
I did attention, and someone's got like a little weird tick.
All right, talking about it. Okay. Here we go. All right, we're on it.
So a lot of that stuff, especially with these ROTC schools, you'll have a mistake. They're going to find something, Irish pendant. You got a smudge on the brim of your cover. It's how you respond. So if you get all flustered, then they're just going to pile in. So you just got to take it. This recruit made a mistake, sir, whatever. But they're just going to pile on. And the more you lose your bearing, the more they pile on.
And yes, he is true about that. And one thing that I want to add to this is if you go to MCRD, San Diego or Paris Island, if you go to boot camp and you have been squared away or you know your knowledge, you're like a perfect recruit in there. There's no such thing as a perfect recruit. We're going to find something. If we see a recruit that's doing everything perfectly, we still got to train you. We're still going to test you. We need to test your stress levels. We need to test you, see how you behave under pressure, under stress. So we have to do that anyways, even if you're perfect, because you can be doing everything by the books. There's some recruits that go to boot camp and they already know everything. They know knowledge. They know what to expect. They know the commands. They know everything. It's almost like they've been in the Marine Corps already, because they had maybe parents in the Marines or anybody that trained them and taught them before they went to boot camp. So they're like perfect, but we'll find something. And like he said, Irish pennant, a smudge or some kind of weird expression, any little thing, we dissect you and we will find something. You're not perfect. We will find something and we will take you to the quarterdeck. A lot of times when we see a recruit not being on the quarterdeck often, and we know that this recruit needs to be trained in stressful situations, we're going to find something. We have to find something. And not only that, but also the ones that are heading up to being guides or any squad leaders or anything like that. We have to test them before that. We have to test them, make sure that they can perform and be leaders and lead by example. So we have to test you and put you through the fire before you hold that position. But yeah, we will find something.
Yeah, this female drill instructor is a chubby. The Navy.
See, and that's what I mentioned on my very first video, is that he's calling them drill instructors. And somebody commented in the comment section saying that that's just a general title that he gives all those that are instructors. And I guess so, but they're not drill instructors. We have drill instructors. We have drill sergeants. And now we have command division commanders and stuff like that. So, but hey, it is what it is. I love this guy. I love this guy. And he knows what he's doing. He has a lot of knowledge. I've been listening to him a little bit more often recently, and he has a lot of knowledge.
I used to see some chubs, right? And you see some of those chiefs on ships that have been in like 20 years. This was like in the 90s, right? So they've been in since 70. They had bellies and big porn stashes. But they were good dudes. They just were fat guys. And they'd been on ships, they had 20 years, 16 years. Good guys, but just a different culture.
He said get down to the last shirt with sleeves. Maybe I wasn't loud enough.
I gotta watch.
Look at it, and you see that kid right there? He has a smirk. He has a smirk on his face, and I love those recruits. I have fun with those recruits with the little smirk. Oh man, I'll be making recruits cry after that because you're not taking it serious, and that can get a Marine killed once you go to combat or anything like that because you're not taking it serious now. So imagine the training that you're receiving. If you're not taking it serious, if you're not really thinking about why we're trying to train you and why we're putting you under pressure, but you're smirking, you're just thinking it's funny, we don't tolerate that in there at all. We don't tolerate it.
Maybe you couldn't understand me. Fix yourself now. Morning, sir. Sergeant Jamesons. Stop! You will open your mouth. You will scream and talk of your love every time your lips open. I start saying, sir.
That's pretty good. You will see some guys. So this is junior ROTC. You'll see some guys that I can't get loud, and their voice goes, and they got like a Mickey Mouse voice, and they just don't have any volume. And those guys are kind of screwed.
Yes, sir. Report. Can I Sergeant Jamesons?
Yeah, and remember, right now they're doing ROTC, so you don't expect much from them. They're very young. They're usually like still in high school and stuff like that. So you can get them to sound off now, but you're not really gonna get too much out of them because they might not even join the Marine Corps. They might just be doing it. I think they receive credit or something like that, but you're not gonna get much out of it. But he needs to sound out. That kid right there needs to sound out. He's barely even making an effort, and that is disrespectful. I love that drill instructor right there. I love it. Look at his mannerisms. Look at his animation. Every little thing, I love it. He's doing a great job. He's a sergeant, and I don't know what position he's holding right now in the cycle, but he's awesome. Beautiful. Just moving with intensity. I love it.
You know, it's funny because you're used to going through an inspection. Even if you're in the military one hitch, you understand inspections. Depending on what unit you're with after and how many inspections you had, it definitely hones your skills to find every little detail. And when you get out, if you've got kids, you'll say, clean your room. And you have to really define what clean means. If you want them to clean it in a certain way, where you're looking in the corner behind the bed for dust or dust bunny, you got to explain what clean is. Now, I grew up with a mother that was very strict. If she said clean something, I knew exactly what that meant. That meant a toothbrush on the tiles, meant behind the toilet. That meant if the toilet paper holder was like a chrome, that was cleaned. You know, there was no playing around, so I kind of got it. But some people, they don't get it.
That's awesome. That means his mother kind of trained him before no wonder he joined the military. That was perfect. When he went to the military, I bet he was an outstanding Marine. That's awesome. Already learning that from your parents. That is rare nowadays. I myself don't go drill instructor mode in my household. I know how to turn the switch off and on. There's some drill instructors out there, or even Marines, hardcore Marines, that take that stuff to their household. And you got to remember, they're civilians. They're not in time of war or anything like that, or even in training in the military. So you have to remember that I cannot go full force or 100% drill instructor mode on my kids. I have kids myself. I've been married for a few years now, and no, but I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna be honest. In the beginning, once you get out of the drill field, it's hard. It's hard to turn off that drill instructor mode because you're just used to it so much. So I had to be careful, and I understood that. I picked up that habit. I picked up that mentality. I picked up the mannerisms. I picked up the animation from that. And I had to know how to relax, how to just go maybe at 80%, not 100%, maybe 80, 70-ish. I still hold my kids accountable. My kids are very respectful. They have common courtesy. They have respect, and they do their part. They do their best. I don't expect for them to be perfect, but I do apply a little bit of the Marine Corps, just strategies or just common courtesies and stuff like that are gonna just make you a better person. But yeah, I get it. I get it.
Take it away. What's the coming on the Marine Corps? Coming on the Marine Corps. You trying to put arms? You trying to put arms? You trying to put arms? You go to the order before you say anything.
Aye, sir. Aye, sir.
What's the coming on the Marine Corps?
Coming on the Marine Corps, General King General, sir.
Who's the first Marine?
First Marine. Yes, sir. First Marine.
Lost the berries. Lost the berries. Lost the berries.
Yes, sir.
Who's the first Marine?
So you see how he was a little nervous. This is pretty good for these young guys. He said, "Who's the first Marine to receive the Medal of Honor?" And he was like stumbling. So he starts looking around like people do. So just standing there saying, "This recruit doesn't know, sir. Take your lumps, but now you lose bearing and you don't know." It just goes on and on. I want more Navy guy.
The first Marine to win the Medal of Honor.
Jameson said he wants more Navy guy. I don't know about that, Jamesons. I don't know about that. This guy is outstanding, and to tell the truth, he's actually giving it more than what I expect. This drill instructor right here, he's doing more. He's doing more than what's necessary. He's just an ROTC junior, ROTC cadet or whatever, and man, that's awesome. He's performing as in his duties, as in right now he's actually training a civilian into a Marine. This is it right here. And Jameson said, "I'd rather see a Navy guy." This man, I don't know about that. Let's go.
So I guess this is in this question.
John Mackey, sir.
Green bag. Yes, sir.
Green bag.
Aye, sir.
Okay, step back.
Aye, sir.
Green bag.
Aye, sir.
Green bag.
Aye, sir.
Okay, step back. It's in the bag.
Get it out.
Step back.
I say something. You say something. Don't let that crap on your back. If you want, do it now.
Yeah, and that's the thing right there. Like our personal space, that's a big deal for a drill instructor. Not only that, but you have to understand that the position that we hold, it's a very dangerous position when you bring in civilians from out there coming in, and we're treating them that way. There's been fights. And there's been threats happening in the right there in the MCRD, because there's civilians that come in that have that street mentality. And they don't like it. They don't like it a bit. They weren't expecting that. So now when we're treating them that way, they act street against us. They'll want to fight, and they'll threaten us and stuff like that. So we have to make sure we watch our surroundings, watch over our shoulders, and we watch over each other just in case. You can make a weapon out of anything. So yeah, our personal space, we're always aware of that. So that's why every time I sense the recruit close to me, I can sense them, and I can smell them too, by the way. And man, that really ticked me off, like big time. They're too close to you, because you don't want that. You don't want something to happen like that. But yeah, that is one pet peeve that I had as a DI.
This is a crappy time. I don't remember this specifically. Maybe we would have this exact thing. But you're pretty tired. I don't find this to be as funny unless they find a recruit just do something stupid. That's when it gets really good.
Sir. Sir. Do it now.
They'll keep asking the question over and over, different ones. You have to go through this, I think. I think you have to do this where they just heckle you. Even if you get it right, eventually they'll stop. It's almost like a cop saying, "You know why I pulled you over?" There's really not an answer yet. The answer is no, I don't. But if you give them any pathway in, they're just going to keep riding your ass.
What I tell you, that is it. That is it. Even if you're right, we know that we need to put you through that training. We're going to find something. We're going to find something, and we're going to ride you a little bit, which is good. It's only going to get you 10 times better, stronger, mentally, physically. It's awesome. I love it. The recruits, they start acting like Marines and performing like Marines. It's an amazing, amazing experience. It's awesome.
Take charge of disposal of every property of you, sir. Pistol grip. Dirty pistol grip. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Aye, sir.
All right, which one of these do you think was the funniest? I have to say, I haven't seen it, and I'm going to watch it. That Navy drill instructor, whatever they call him in the Navy, was funny as hell. The guy who was bouncing around, condescending right up in the grill, he's the winner so far. Of all the ones I've seen, he's got the goodest quips. The Marine Corps ones, I've seen a lot of them, and they weren't as funny. This was funny. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so there you have it. So that's why, because he's looking for funny. There's only so much funny that you're going to see in a drill instructor. Over there in the Navy, I think you're going to see a little bit more of a funny. Now I get it. Jamesons, you're awesome, man. Thank you so much for the videos that you've been providing to us. Your motivation, your knowledge towards everything that you've been doing, man, it's awesome. And I've been doing a little bit of research, and I've been watching your videos lately, and man, you've came a long ways from the beginning to now. Right now, man, you have a suitcase full of knowledge, and you're going to provide it to us, which we need to have in order for us to get better along the way as well. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the series here on Jameson's Travels, 10 funniest drill instructor moments. And we weren't able to find some funny drill instructors. I'm pretty sure I probably can, and I'll share some of my stories as well. If you like these videos and you would like to see more of these videos, make sure you guys hit that like button right now. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. I have a lot of new content coming along all over the place, from fitness to military to vlogs and all that. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit that notification button as well. That way you don't miss none of my future videos and live streams. Other than that, you guys take care. Be safe. Be nice with each other. Always and forever, mind, body, and strive.